Hi guys, this is Ashley. For the job assignment that we were assigned, I chose to do a healthcare assistant. The person that I spoke to is my friend Lauren Dunn. She works as a healthcare assistant. She's just about to receive her bachelor's. Um, her job is just she works for New Haven Residential Treatment Center. It's a treatment center for girls that are going through hard times, kind of in their transition period, just going through puberty, and then on top of that, girls that have problems with like depression, anxiety, drug addiction. Some of them are on suicide watch, and so I just thought that was a really interesting career, and I'd love to be a part of it. So like I said, the person that I did talk to is my friend Lauren Dunn. She's just about to receive her bachelor's, and she's still going to be doing the same thing. It's just she's going to get a pay raise. That's really the only difference. So New Haven, it falls under a bigger company called Interchange. Um, she also said there's two locations for the New Haven residential, but there within those two locations, there's about like six houses for the girls to stay in. It's a 24-hour facility. Um, it's divided up into four shifts, so it's 7 to 3, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., 3 p.m. to 11, 11 p.m. to 3 a.m., and 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. She says her typical stressors. She says it's an extremely stressful job considering that they do deal with a lot of girls that are going through depression, and a lot of them are on suicide watch, so they have to constantly be on their toes, and sometimes they have to use physical restraint. With typical benefits, she wasn't really sure on that one, and I tried looking it up, but for the most part, I could only find the 401k for retirement. Um, and just her common job tasks would be like just making sure that the girl's emotional and physical safety, just making sure that those needs are met. And a lot of times she said that holding boundaries, as funny as that may sound, um, that's a big task of hers, is just making sure that they keep them on schedule and don't try not to be soft on anything, because these girls do really need um, that type of guidance. Um, so the education requirements for the job that she will be moving up to when she receives her bachelor's, um, so that is obviously it requires a bachelor. She also said that there's annual trainings and requirements for the company that she has to fulfill every year. So that'd be certain certifications. She said she hasn't had to complete them yet because she's still working on her bachelor's. This is her last semester at BYU. So she's still working on getting those. As far as salary goes, right now hers is at 29,000, and that's typical for about like a supervisor. And then she says they go all the way up to 37,000, and that's typically like the regional executive manager kind of type of position. Um, so as far as miscellaneous career information, she was just talking about how much she loves. She loves what loves what she does. Um, she's saying that she works a lot with like the clinical social workers. She says she really works a lot of hand in hand with healthcare providers, and they kind of help determine decisions made for these girls as far as how they progress in the program. Um, she said something kind of funny. She was saying that you have to work at work, meaning that it can just like it can be very taxing, but you have to be careful not to become emotionally enmeshed and get really involved with these girls, just because it becomes so so hard to keep these strict boundaries, and sometimes in some cases having to use physical restraint. Um, and I mean, as far as I think, not necessarily working for New Haven Residential Treatment Center, but I really do like. I think it'd be very fun and interesting to work in as a healthcare assistant in some type of facility where you do help adolescents going through a hard time, again dealing with depression, drug addiction. Some of these girls don't have strong parent leaders in their life, type of thing. And yeah, so that's what I want to do.